Hello again. It is time for this month's marketing pop-up from your friends at Whole Growth Partners. I am Libby Klapierschmitz, the creative director here at WGP. If at any point during today's pop-up you would like more information, go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen and someone from our team will be in touch shortly. Well, today I have the honor of being joined by Amy Jamrog. Amy is the founding partner and CEO of the Jamrog Group. She is also a coach with Four Wings Consulting, a motivational speaker, and the best-selling author of 2 books, Life-Saving Conversations and Confetti Moments. Amy has been in the financial services field for more than 25 years and is consistently named one of the top wealth management advisors in the country. Throughout her career, Amy has helped thousands of families successfully navigate money conversations, create new possibilities, and get themselves into action.
Thank you so much for having me today on this pop-up. Marketing is one of my favorite subjects, and today we're going to talk about marketing and ROI.
Well, let's get started. As Amy mentioned, today we will be talking all things marketing ROI, including what it is exactly, how to measure it, and deciphering what role it can and should play in your marketing. First up, let's talk about what ROI is when it comes to marketing. Everyone has heard of return on investment or ROI, but when it comes to marketing, it can mean a lot of different things to different people. Amy, can you tell us a little bit about what ROI means to you?
For our team, measuring ROI, we have to remind ourselves, is a long-term investment. Sometimes we put money, time, effort, a lot of work into events or campaigns or maybe a refresh on our logo, and there's no immediate obvious return. And so for us, first and foremost, we have to remember that this is a long-term investment, marketing. And then the second thing that we always look at when we make a decision to invest typically money, time, or a lot of work into something marketing related, for us, what's the goal for that particular thing? So is it an event? Is it refreshing a website? Is it social media presence? You want to look at what's the effort we're putting in, and then what's the intended outcome for that. And each of those things is measured differently.
That is such a great point. As financial advisors, most of the clients we work with are seeking a quantitative way to evaluate their ROI. How do you measure all of those different goals and outcomes in a measurable way?
So I think to quantify, right, the ROI on marketing, it's kind of like when a client says, I'll give you my money and let's see how it looks in 6 months, and that would be a measurement of how you're doing. And we know as advisors, there's no way we can really measure or quantify the impact of our planning work in that short of a horizon. So I think, first and foremost, it's like, let's be realistic, right? We're probably not going to have instant results on all of the things that we do from a marketing perspective. But I think for us, measuring, is this consistent with our brand? Is it something that's either going to enhance the client experience? Is it going to make the client feel special? Is it going to make the client's life easier? Those are ways that we measure a lot of the marketing that we do for client-specific things. And then for us, we build a marketing plan at the beginning of the year. We identify the budgeted dollars specific for marketing and branding, and map out a full year's worth of a marketing strategy. At the end of the year is when we go back and look at, okay, how many referrals did we get this year compared to last year? How much effort did we put into marketing this year compared to the last year or two? Or are we starting to now see the cumulative effect of our social media over the last 3 years, or clicks on the website or followers to the blog over a period of time? But I don't think it can be measured in instant results. We're looking at like a particular event or a particular marketing effort, and how do we quantify the ROI on that? A lot of it is unsolicited feedback, and by that I mean the number of thank you notes that we get. When we know we've done a really successful event, we know that because thank you emails, thank you texts, thank you notes come in the mail. Last year when we did one of our gifts was not a holiday gift, but we did a New Year's Eve party box. and we sent everything that a family would need for a New Year's Eve party, whether they were staying home or going out on the road. And all we put in was, we wanted to make your New Year's Eve easier. The party's on us this year. Don't forget to post your pictures and tag us on social media. And my goodness, the free advertising that we got all over social media with people with their champagne glasses and their party hats and their poppers, in comments like, did your financial advisor prep your New Year's party? And does your financial advisor have this much fun with you? I couldn't have paid for that advertising, right? So it's the level of engagement that the clients actually feel compelled to thank us and do something publicly as a result. To me, that I don't even know how to quantify that ROI. That to me is incredible, in that ambassadorship that the clients feel.
You're so right. That level of advocacy is truly one of the best ways to see that your marketing is in fact working. Are there any other ways you measure ROI, and what role does that play in your marketing plan?
We create a marketing plan for the year. We're very intentional about it. A lot of it is repeated things that we know have worked, but we also do a lot of new things, and we test and try events, campaigns, gifts. Oftentimes we don't really know until we get to the end of the year and kind of look back on the year and say, okay, is our revenue up? We always used to look at, well, how many referrals did we get this year? And we've changed the way that we're quantifying, measuring the marketing impact. Now we're looking at not how many referrals did we get, but how many right fit referrals did we get? So we're curating events, and we're thinking more deliberately about the content that we're putting out there that attracts the kind of client we really want to be working with, and also, dare I say, at the same time, like repels everybody else. So now what we're looking at is, hey, maybe the number of referrals are down, but the number of right fit referrals is significantly up, and that to me means it's working. Absolutely, whatever we did for marketing this year, let's repeat that again next year if the right fit referrals have significantly increased.
Awesome. And what would be your final words of advice on ROI?
Our time is so valuable. Our money is valuable. And whenever we can, what I call double dip, which is like take care of two or sometimes even three things at the same time with marketing, that's my favorite investment. So if we can have an event that also benefits a nonprofit in our community, that to me is double dipping. If we can buy a gift for our clients for the holidays, that's something that one of our clients has made, and we can feature that client in the letter that comes with the gift, that's double dipping. And so even if no direct referrals come from something like that, to me, the good karma that puts out there, and the fact that it helps somebody else besides just us, to me, that's one of my favorite ways to market us and the people and the things that we care about.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much for your time today, Amy. For our viewers joining us, where can they find you online to connect?
You can reach me easily at amy@fourwings.consulting, or you can find me on Instagram at Amy Jamrog.
Great. Well, that is it for us this month. For more information on strategic marketing, reach out to your team at Whole Growth Partners using the QR code on the bottom of your screen or visiting wholegrowthpartners.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next month.